So yesterday when I came to vote, my friend Kelly Faas of Brown County Women's Republican Conservative Something Club,
Yes.
I guess somebody told her I had been here and she said I should have stopped by to take a little tour of Congressman Dave Taylor's office here in the Union Township Civic Center. So this is it?
This is it.
We're going to take the tour?
Yeah.
And now before we do that, what's your role exactly, Kelly, with Congressman Taylor?
I'm a field representative, and I represent the congressman throughout Brown, Highland, and a little piece of Fayette County.
So we're going to go in and we're going to take the tour. And just so if you don't know this, a lot of people don't know this, but Congressman Taylor has offices here in the Union Township Civic Center. Mm-hmm. There's people like me that remember when we had Congressman Winstrup, and he had down here, but he also had when his district covered Anderson Township. That was in Anderson Township. Mm-hmm. But we'll talk about when we take the tour what kind of things you as a constituent might want to contact this office for, okay?
Sure.
Let's do the tour.
Okay.
Okay, to start with, before we even go in, there's his name, just in case you're confused, David J. Taylor.
Yes, and there's a doorbell right
Oh, there's
here.
a doorbell. Okay, it doesn't say that on the door. You need a little sign. I'll get my wife to make you a little sign that says doorbell.
Yeah.
And then House of Representatives, and then the hours here. So the hours are on the door here. And I think I just got locked out. I don't think I'm going to get my tour. Okay, so the key thing is I came here and the door was locked. Yes. And you're supposed to hit that doorbell.
Correct.
I'm actually going to have my wife make a little sign that says ring doorbell so that it's obvious out here.
I do want to say that we do put a sign on the door when we are not here, because there's only two people who work in this office.
Okay.
And we're both out in the field a lot. So if you come and it's between 8:30 and 5 and we're not here, it's just because we're out in the field.
Okay. Mm-hmm. So when I look at all this stuff in here, I know this was Congressman Winstrup's constituent service office.
Yes.
Does everything get switched out when a new congressman come in, or is like the artwork the same artwork? Or
these are still the same. That map over there is, I believe that's new. I believe Joe Abner put that one up.
Okay. Well, we'll look at it all. We've got some 9/11 things here, it looks like.
Yeah.
And veteran stuff. Is Congressman Taylor a veteran?
No.
Okay. I'm not either, so that's okay. So, actually, I think in our country, only about 1% of people are veterans. So
yeah.
It's a small group of people, and if we have fewer wars, hopefully it'll be an even smaller group of people if we have peace. Nope. Okay, so what else? You're in charge of the tour, so you take me around and show me what you want to show of this.
These are just storage offices here, and of course, we have our leader here.
Okay.
I love this picture especially.
Oh, this is him getting sworn. Is that when he was getting sworn in?
Mm-hmm. And his mom and dad are in there, and his wife Charity, and then Speaker Johnson, and the three girls.
Okay. Now I don't think it's a secret from Mr. Taylor or his wife or anybody that I supported Tim O'Hara during the campaign. But I have to say that both Congressman Taylor and his wife have been nothing but polite to me. They never run away from me if I try to ask him a question. Even I think she gets more nervous if I try to ask her a question, but he's never run away from me, so I really appreciate that.
He's just he's very accomplished, an attorney, ran a business, the family business, and he just is very down to earth, very...
well, I say you can tell that he's very comfortable in his own skin.
Yes.
I just think he seems like a very mature guy when dealing with him.
He is.
Okay.
Yeah. This is just an office here where we have our printer. This is leftover from Congressman Winstrup.
You mean he didn't Congressman Taylor didn't want to have like a $50,000 budget to redo all these offices?
No.
Okay.
No. We're just very, we're happy to have the space, and we're growing into it. And like I said, he's not the three-piece suit guy.
Okay.
He's just Dave.
Okay.
Very easygoing. So this is actually his office. He is very rarely here, which is a good thing because he's usually...
He's got to work on the artwork on this wall, though. Yeah. The artwork's a little lacking here.
He does, but, we've seen him in here just maybe 2 or 3 times, and we keep him busy out in the field.
And then he's got a table over here to...
Yeah.
work the deals out. We're not going to tell him, but here's what I'm going to do real quick here. I'm just going to go over. Let me flip this
you're
up.
gonna sit behind
I can say that I sat.
I did the same thing at his desk in DC.
Okay, so I have sat in a congressman's chair that he sat in twice. He said he's been here like
Maybe
twice.
3 times.
So is it okay for him to have these cases of beer under here? No, there's nothing under here. There's nothing under.
He wouldn't drink cheap beer.
There's nothing. He wouldn't leave it out. He wouldn't leave it out in the.
And then here's Joe Abner's office.
Okay.
Who is our assistant district director.
Okay.
The building.
Okay.
When they came to put up the sign, for some reason they put Congressman Taylor's
Oh,
sign.
it's supposed to say
on
Joe
Joe's.
Abner somewhere up there. So they
Yeah.
okay. So they
Yeah, that should be
so and was Joe Abner part of Winstrup's staff or not part
No,
of? Okay.
he was not.
Okay.
He was actually with J.D. Vance.
Oh, okay. I would love if I would love Congressman Taylor to spend time with Thomas Massey, but I might be an outlier for the Republicans right now. And this is your office.
This is my office.
Well, you can tell that you're here more than other people because your office is more homey, folksy, lived in, looks like somebody's here. You got your lamps. Did you provide these lamps yourself, or where did this come from?
No, they were actually in.
They were here, so
storage.
you rearranged. You can tell. I don't want to sound.
Yeah.
I don't want to sound wrong, but you can tell this office has a woman's touch. Okay, so she's got the nice lighting. She's got the nice chair with and look at her wall.
Mm-hmm.
Look at her wall's got everything.
Kids, grandkids.
Yep. I mean,
Congressman Taylor.
this office says lived in, and somebody that's got a lot of good things to put up on the wall.
I love that picture of the congressman and President Trump. And some are just me with different people.
Hustad,
Yeah.
Vivek.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You put the Taylor one way up top, though. You have to do that because it's the boss.
Well, it's kind of a running thing that we do. Every time we're together, we take a selfie together.
Oh, here's the. I don't know if I zoomed in on that good enough. There's the Trump and Taylor one. Here's you up in Washington D.C.
Yes. Yeah.
So that picture you have there of you in D.C., I actually in my life have, and I count this as a proud accomplishment, that I've only ever been in the Capitol one time. And I've only been to D.C. like 3 or 4 times in my whole life.
Oh, wow.
Because I feel like, I'm super conservative and I feel like I can smell the rotting cesspool that is politics in America there. I'm not saying Congressman Taylor at all.
Yes.
But I was surprised, I don't know what it's like now, of how easy it was to go in the Capitol and walk around the hallways of the office building that they're in.
Yeah.
And it's kind of interesting because they all have their things decorated. And I don't know if, I'll tell you this, I'm trying to make super quick, but Congressman Bob McEwen told me one time, remember Bob McEwen from a while back, that in the olden days in Congress, which he said this is really a tearful thing that they don't do it, they used to have happy hours in different congressmen's office every like Friday.
Oh.
And he's like, more people spent time in DC, whereas they always come home now. And he's like, so he was a teetotaler, and the only time he ever bought alcohol was when it was going to be his time to do in his office. And he's like, it is amazing how much you learn by having a happy hour in different congressmen's office about what they care about. Like, do they have sports pictures, family pictures? He's like, you learn. And what he decried was that nowadays congressmen don't really develop relationships with each other the way they did in the olden days.
Oh.
And he's like, it's hard to really work together when you don't start knowing each other on a personal level. And the happy hours were something that they quit doing. That he thought was one of the most important things, because whether they were Republicans or Democrats, you had like a rotation of happy hours to do it. So
any of that information.
maybe I'll hook up. Congressman Taylor can call Bob McEwen and find out. Maybe Congressman Taylor can start the happy hour tradition.
Maybe.
Again, it is a good idea that you got to get to know the people there. Okay, so what kind of things? If I'm a constituent, okay, what kind of things would I seek out this office for?
Oh my gosh, we do a lot.
Okay.
So if let's say you're going to DC and you want tickets to tour the White House or the Capitol,
okay,
we can hook you up with that. If something extremely special has been done and you want to recognize someone in the community, we can arrange for a flag.
To be flown at the Capitol.
Correct.
Okay.
Well, some of our big things that we do are casework. We have a caseworker in the Peebles office.
Okay.
And so if you have any problem with any federal agency, VA, Social Security, immigration, she can help. And we just had a huge success with I think it's a coffee shop in Chillicothe.
Okay.
They were having IRS problems.
Okay.
And she went in, sat down with them, and solved it. And so there's just all kinds of reasons to come and see your.
But some of the more common would be if somebody's going to make a trip to DC.
Well,
if I had a kid that wanted to go to the academies, that would be one where I would contact
help with
the congressman.
That. Yes.
Okay.
So just all kinds of. Let me get my list.
She's got a list. Well, she's got a lot of things on this list here, and she's got a bunch of handwritten things in addition to the printed things.
I take notes everywhere I go. So if you have, of course, anyone who wants to send a message to the congressman, we can relay that message for them. And we actually do that. I mean, if someone calls and says, I'm mad about this, or I love what the congressman's doing, we do pass those messages along. And like you said, military academy, we do a lot of project funding.
Okay.
So we bridge the gap to all of our local leaders.
Okay.
So throughout my 3 counties, I'm in touch with our commissioners and mayors and and just know what their concerns are. But also economic development. We really want to keep a pulse on what is going on in the communities and how we can help, and just to know what's going on out there.
And so this office, I'm sure anybody came from any part of the district, you would not throw out the door. But this is specifically more oriented towards what counties in the district would you say this is the main constituent service office for?
Clermont, Clinton, Brown, Highland, Fayette. I always.
Now is there another constituent office out to the east? Peebles.
And they would cover Adams and everything here.
So Peebles is almost like for you, because you're from Brown County. So Peebles would be almost like a similar drive, or Okay. Yeah. But there's a separate person that covers that office?
Yes, Teresa Lewis.
Okay.
Who is wonderful. She's so connected to that community and all of the counties that she has.
Okay.
So
now, have you ever worked for a congressman or anything like that before? Is this a new thing for you? Okay, so that's great. I mean, I see these people that are, not to disparage anybody, but you see these people that are what I call hangers-on and, that kind, career, this. Yeah. And so it's nice to see somebody in the community that is, I'm sure you're doing it because you love it, because right? And I'm sure it was a great honor to be able to work with Congressman Taylor.
Yes.
And you're not just some,
work for anybody else.
snot-nosed person, that is looking for you're not looking to become the president yourself or anything like that.
No, thanks.
Thank you for the tour.
Of course.
Thank you for working when you're not getting paid. And that whole list of things there that you have, she's got a lot of writing on her list.
Yes.
You should put that you should type out a new version of that list, and then you could, send it to me or somebody and put up what are the kind of things and the contact information for this office. Because I think a lot of people don't even know that there's this constituent office that you can come and get help. By the way, the same thing applies to your state rep. If you have a state issue, that they have constituent services to help you with issues you might be having.
Absolutely.
All right. Mm-hmm. Thank you, Kelly. I really appreciate it.
Of course.
All right, let's do the fist bump.